Today we're coming in with a classic Spanish recipe that's not only very easy to make, but it's packed with a ton of great flavors, and it's all done in under 30 minutes. We're talking Spanish tuna fritters, and we're going to serve them next to a classic garlic mayo alioli. This dish is known in Spain as Buñuelos de Atún, or as they call them in the South, tortillitas de atún. And let me tell you, you can serve these fritters as a tapas appetizer, like they do in Spain, or even as a main course, next to some roasted potatoes and a garden salad. Either way, this recipe is made with very simple ingredients, and it's the kind of food that with each bite is going to fill your body with so much goodness. This video is sponsored by tienda.com. La Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients, like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings, and they even offer classic grilling systems. That way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure to use coupon code on a fork during checkout for 10% off your order. Let's begin by adding in half a cup of all-purpose flour into a large bowl, which is about 60 grams, and making a well in the middle. Then we'll crack in a large egg and whisk the egg together. Then we'll add in 1/3 cup of cold beer, which is 90 milliliters. You can substitute this for club soda. And we'll mix everything together until we end up with a batter with no lumps. For the next ingredients, I'm going to add in 1 small onion that I finely chopped, 2 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped, and 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, which is about 8 grams. You can substitute this for 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, which is about 1 gram. Then we'll season with half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams, a kiss of sea salt, and some freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll mix everything together until it's well mixed. For the final ingredient to add to the batter, I'm going to drain 2 cans of tuna in olive oil into a fine sieve with a bowl underneath. The size of the cans that I'm using are 4 ounces, which is about 110 grams each. And we'll gently flake the tuna to remove any of the excess oil. You'll find a link where you can get the Spanish tuna I'm using for this recipe in the description box below. Then we'll add the tuna into the batter, and we'll give it 1 final mix. That way all the ingredients are well mixed together. For the next step, let's start cooking up our fritters. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 120 milliliters. Of course, you can use other oils here if you like, but by using extra virgin like they do in Spain is what gets these fritters that beautiful lift of flavors. Once the oil is nice and hot, but as you can see it's not smoking, we'll start adding in spoonfuls of the batter into the pan, and you want to make sure all the fritters are in a single layer and evenly spaced out, so cook these in batches, that way you don't overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go for 2 minutes per side here on the fritters, or until they're golden fried all around. And as you finish the fritters, transfer them into a plate with some paper towels. And if you want to keep them warm while you cook the rest of the batches, just add them into a preheated oven at its lowest setting. Once all the fritters are cooked, let's make the garlic mayo alioli, which literally takes a minute to put together. I'm going to add in half a cup of mayonnaise into a bowl. This is about 120 grams. Then we'll finely grate in 2 cloves of garlic. As always, if you don't have a grater, you can use finely minced the garlic. Squeeze in 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, which is 5 milliliters. and drizzle in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 milliliters. Then we'll season with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll whisk it together until we end up with a beautiful creamy sauce. Then we'll transfer the alioli into a serving dish and decorate the tuna fritters around it. And check it out, folks, our Spanish tuna fritters with a garlic mayo alioli are done. Super easy to make, such a gorgeous presentation, and all done in under 30 minutes. Let's give them a try and see how they turned out. Once again, folks, Buñuelos de Atún, or as they call them in the south of Spain, tortillitas de atún. This I can't wait to try. It's not double dipping. I'm doing it on the other side. Absolutely delicious. Light crispy texture on the outside and the inside. Has so many great flavors. And that simple garlic mayo alioli, taking things to the next level. You saw this, so easy to make, done in under 30 minutes. Once again, serve these fritters as a tapas appetizer or even as a main course. Either way, I promise with that first bite, you're gonna get hooked on because they are so good. Real quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Richard SB, Lisa Larrea, Marco Steenbergen, Holly Parker, and Rogelio Jr. Rivera. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below. And as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego.